Right, continuing straight off from where we left. Yes, we are now back to our normal thing, and you will note there are no BGAs placed. Now we need to place our second one, the temporary one, with our original amount. We don't know, that is a point. Yeah, bearing in mind this isn't going to be here forever. That's not very flat though. I don't know that we've got a room for a second one in the yard. No, I don't think we have either. Yeah, that's not flat. That's going to be an absolute cost us a fortune, and if I do it in the field, I think we'll do it where we just did actually. So we need to go high, because then it lets me zip quickly. Why is that? Yeah, right, okay, so there is where we're going to stick our other one. Let's go to mini BGA, and we shall place the second one. Yes, I've still got those in. Mini BGA with refueling. Mini BGA. Right. I'm hoping this I can't see any reason why it wouldn't let us stick 2 down. I really don't. Let's stick that facing that way, because we're going to be going through the place where we just cleared some. That is a bit... That's not too bad. Right, okay. Landscaping. Not lost an awful lot. Yeah, a bit bad on that side there, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to have to redo our field, although we won't be doing this in the... Wow, the skirt, that's gone over the path a bit. Ooh, that was a bit messy. Well, it is temporary. We shall put this back together as best we possibly can. But for now, that is it. Right, so let's switch that all on, and then we are going to... Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm obviously going to do exactly the same with that one, as that's just sealed. Does it allow me to have 2? I've never tried to do this before. It's not a length I would ever normally think to actually go to. We have got way too many. It does. Okay. Slurry manure, sugar beet, cut sugar beet, potatoes, straw. Fantastic. And we need to change electric charge. Oh, hang on. Is that the... yeah, this is the new one. What's that? Selling, methane selling, digestate storing. That is right. So we've got everything is as the other one. Now what I'm going to do is, yeah, you can see. I could actually afford another one, but I'm not going to. I'm going to try 2 for now. Or do I? That is a point actually. Yeah, it is. We're not doing anything. We're not spending anything else other than that. So do you know? Probably would be. Let's see if we can place one. I know we're taking that corner of the field, but we did say that it's not going to matter. Really isn't for now. Right, mini BGA with refueling. Oh wow, that's so flat. That's unbelievable. Now that, oh, that is very flat. Now that we can access that straight through that there. Brilliant. Right, so we've got 18 grand left. So what I'm going to do now off camera is, yeah, I'm just time-lapse this. I'm going to show you me filling these up. What I am going to do before that though is I'm going to shift all of our grass into the respective things. Then I'm going to shoot a picture where you can see that I've shifted all of the grass into the respective silos, and then we are going to literally cycle through the winter right the way till next March, maybe April. Yeah, because we've planted everything. So towards really the yeah, that is true. It's true. Grass cutting. We can cut grass in March, can't we? Yeah, we can. It's March is the beginning of the year. That's when it begins to grow. It is. So we will cut in March. So that's where we're going to cut in March morning, when we're going to actually cut this grass with its new boundaries. It is. So I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to shift all the grass into the respective places. I have activated all of those, and I've activated. Yeah, I'm going to need to put some water, because this needs a lot of water to do the digestate thing. So we are going to have to use, well, we have got a big tanker, so that's not a problem, is it really? Yeah, so I'm going to do that. This is going to take me hours, it really is. But yeah, this is the price. This is my weekend where I said I was going to do ROMBOZ, and I want us to see the fruits of our labour, because all that we've got now is last year's product from all of the hard graft we did on that grass, on all of those fields, and all of the product we brought in. So this is us very cleverly. We've also spent a fortune on those BGAs. Obviously real life we would build one bigger one, you would, but obviously because of the whatever's weird with those conflicting with the map, I've got to place those 3, and I'm happy with that. We're going to stick to that. So right now I'm going to literally stop recording for a bit, and I shall cut back in when I've got all of the grass into all of the silos. So I'm going to see you shortly. Just quickly showing you, I know I could cheat and switch it, but I've just switched time back up to ×1 for doing this bit. So yeah, just so you can see, and I know I could switch it straight back to 0.5, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to see you shortly. Yeah, to speed things up, because you can fill things and then leave them, drop them off and fill other things, I'm going to fill the grass and fill the water. I'm not sure if I can do this on my one, but I've got it on. But I'm going to put, I did want to show you me doing this. We are going to literally put some water points down actually by the places themselves, as close as it'll let me. We all know that it's, yeah, I'm going to place the old well because it's both fills quickly and there's also free water. So yes, I did think that would be the case. Right, so perhaps as we come through the gate then at the back of this for that one, wants it to be, it's got quite a good fill point, quite a good, yeah, I would say that'd be good enough. And we want the other one over by here, and again I think as we go through, yeah, because it's on the journey, these aren't going to always be needed, but yeah, it's just a way of, right, smashing, that should do that, just as you've seen me place it. So now we need to go back and fill that up. Yeah, we're doing quite well. I was also thinking, those are capable of doing 2 million tons each, these new ones, by the 4 months, but that's not enough, not quite. It will do 4 million tons, but not in time, so yeah, we do need to, right, I think we should be able to fill this from, yeah. So if I drop that now, it should still keep filling. Yes, it does. Right, so, ooh, terrible, I've not quite done that. So, yeah, that's me cutting in and out. You can see I'm going to try my absolute best to get these filled, so it's going to take the least amount of time, but it is going to take a long time. It is going to take me hours, literally. So, I'm going to see you shortly. Also, I am going to prove that I have not unreally improved the capacity of this, because I shall shoot it over to the tool points when we finished, and if I had paid for the Unreal, it would show that I can't do that upgrade, whereas I won't have done that upgrade, and it will show that it's still available to me. So yeah, a way of proving that I'm not cheating. Right, and on that note, I'm going to see you, yeah, 25 minutes have gone from, well, I don't know what time, it was 10ish on the clock, and we're at 1 time, so yeah, quite a bit of time has gone. I'm going to see you shortly. Right, yeah, I've pulled out all the stops. I've grabbed the Bergman from the shop and the other little one from the shop as well. I'm literally just going to repair them. I wanted to show you this on camera. Yeah, I really did. I've got the other little 4-strip one as well. I'm going to literally, yeah, I'm going to be maximised using the workforce. My wages will obviously be lower when I come back. I just wanted to show you doing this on camera, and I'm going to do the same with the 4-strip. And yeah, we can literally, I've sent the lorry over to with 108 tons, and I'm going to be doing that, but I thought this is ideal for, like, yeah, while that's away, we can literally be sending at least 3 tractors. We've got the original 40-ton one, 40-ton one as well, the green one that came with the map. So I thought, yeah, it's going to be a bit messy, but we just fill this with grass. I've filled the, yeah, obviously I can't do the tank because I've done the Zunhammer with, I've got the class on that one, ready to fill once the big one has, yeah, oh wow, nearly emptied that. That had almost 1 million in, so, yeah, that's, right, can we fill? Yes we can. I'll leave that fill in now, that's the big tanker finished. Yeah, so I'm just thought I'd show you what, yeah, it's still going to take me hours, but at least it is, I'm doing things a little bit better. Right, I'm going to say, see you shortly. Hello and welcome back. Right, I've got the silage to move from that we put in earlier, that, yeah, had brought across from the other 2, so I can stick it in the other BGAs. You can see the time now, that's real time, so yeah, that's going down as well, yeah it is. Just show you, I'm going to go to each of them, it's easier. Yeah, I've been filling water, and I've been for the Digestate one a lot. got 396 tons of grass. Obviously we've been processing a bit. Silage, now I think this is reading from each other. This is, yeah, it's not accurate. It's because the storages are close to one another, so I've seen this on quite a few Let's Plays now, so it's not true. It's got a few tons, but not that. Digestate 4, that is actually accurate, and solid, again, that hasn't got solid fertilizer or lime in it. That's reading from the actual proper silo behind it, so yeah, that's not accurate. But it has got 400 tons of grass, and it has got some silage in it, and it has got a bit of digestate, and it has got 235 tons of water. It has, that is true, which should be enough to process. Now we've transferred a lot of grass. I'm not sure I was right with 4 million. It might be more, because I've taken an awful lot of stuff. Yeah, let me show you on the actual productions thing. No, I was going to go to each one side. It's easier. Well, it's better, I think. Yeah, on this one we have taken, this is the one at 35. This has got just, obviously we need to be bringing the hay across tomorrow morning, but that's not going to be processed by those two until tomorrow morning, so we can't bring that hay in. We're going to miss 1 day of processing, but it has got enough to do 3 days of grass at 120 tons each. Now the other one, I've got more in this one over there, the one on near the animal fields. Yeah, this one, it's got 410 tons of grass, and the two massive ones have got absolutely a ton of stuff. Oh, you can't actually visit that. Okay, I didn't realise that. That's bizarre. You can the Hessians. Yeah, I've got these ready. That's got 37 tons. That's got 50 odd tons in the Bergman, ready for tomorrow. And this has still got 915 tons. They did have a lot more though, a lot more. And the other one, which, can I visit the sawmill? Yeah, and literally go to the one behind this. Quite fortunate that that is here actually. And there's our other one. This is the last one of the original fermenting silos. So obviously this had, both of these had the lion's share of the millions in, but yeah, this, I think I've taken more out of this one than any other. Yeah, this was 1,003,000 or 4, so this is down to 832,000, so just under a mil. I have completely emptied the silo. Let's have a look. Let's go to, yeah, let's go to actually this side, although I think this is the one where the storage is reading like sharing. Yeah, it is, because that really has 212 tons of silage in it, but has 2,953 tons of grass. This had over a mill in it. The other one with a mill is the other silo down by the animal yard. So we have still got an awful lot in, yeah, some of these. Let me just show you. Yeah, I've taken a few bits for that other one up there, but this is only just, yeah, it is 877, so I've taken 2 or 3 out of that one. That was over a mil. So yeah, I'm not sure that still seems to be yeah, I suppose it's true. That's 3 mil-ish between those. There's nothing in the main silo where there was quite a bit. There is under a mil on those others. So yeah, it's 2.4 mil. So yeah, it's probably 1.6 mil is taken and stuck around them all. So there is at least enough to actually go through till tomorrow morning. But we need now to grab the silage that we already took up at the main thing to be taken. Now I would just fill in this because I thought let's do one more load of, yeah, let's just grab this. I've been using the Zunhammer as well, 21 tonner, and then the 67 tonner. We'll just get the lorry to drop that in. I've got 108 tons of grass ready for tomorrow to fill either of those. Why have I done that? I'm going to leave that on there. Right, lorry. Yes, I did. I thought, you know, I'm not just going to do it in one big thing. I'm going to literally grab. Oh, am I too close to that? Yeah, I'm going to grab all that I can. I thought, let's make this as easy as possible. Multiple tools always make the job easier. Well, usually. I didn't use the little yellow one though. I thought for how much I could put in it. I thought we've got a 50 odd tonner and a 40 odd tonner. Now that's a sizable amount. So the pathfinding is terrible on the animal fields. I had to manually drive across that. It would not pathfind no matter how much. Also, there is one thing I'm going to show you. Obviously, the map has had another update There are some beautiful butterflies. That is gorgeous. I was going to literally show you because I saw it, but yeah. And there's birds of prey. There's yeah. There's obviously the normal birds, but right. Let's just have a look. So, how much is in this one? Water. Yeah. By the time we've done that, it's going to be 230 odd, like the other one. So that's brilliant. So once we've dumped that in, we should take that and I should start to fill it. Yeah, so it's got 70 tons again for in the morning because it takes a lot for the Digestate one. Yeah, grass to digestate, or well, grass to silage with a byproduct of Digestate. Yeah, now that takes a lot of water, so that's why we've got 200 odd tons of water in both of those. Yeah, let's fill this, but we don't need to leave the... Yeah, I didn't realise, you obviously to fill you're okay with doing this. But you can't unload. No, it stops because it's the hydraulics. I presume that would be... Yeah, I don't know how it would auto stop. Right, what do I... Oh, that's true. I want to stick the grass. I may as well stick the grass in that one. I was forgetting I actually need the trailer for moving the silage to the other BGAs. Yeah, because this is the biggest trailer we've got. It really is. So... stick this one more load in this one because these do process 240 tons, so they are monsters. Yeah, let's stick this in because it's, yeah, it might not be exact my mathematics because this is me. Yeah, my mathematics is not my strongest suit, but I'm not terrible. But yeah, I'm not. Well, I suppose most of it was calculator though, but. Yeah, let's have a look in the production screen so it looks a little bit more all-in-one for you. So, yeah, that's got 400 odd tons. Second one has got 556 odd tons. And the fermenting original, 831. The other one, 915. The Hessian, the new one, 410 that we've taken. And the other one, 349, that we have taken. So yeah, I think I needed 360 tons of grass for the 3 months of processing at 120. Obviously we need to take the hay tomorrow. Yeah, so we need to grab the silage out of the main silo. Are we going to time lapse this? Do you know it's not going to be a massive, because I've done so much work off camera, which would have been really laborious, it really would. Yeah, I think we will just... No, we will once we start going, I think. Yeah, I think so as well, because when you do multiple loads, although this is going to get messy, because when I... Yeah, if we're not sleeping through, I'm going to have to stop... If I'm wrong with my amounts, and... Oh, that's true, I'm also going to have to take the hay in the morning and split that, but yeah, I could time lapse all of that, I suppose, thinking about it. Yeah, I'm going to stick these in the other two. I won't. Yeah, I will. I'm going to go into a time lapse. I'm going to stick this, and I'm going to feed all 3 BGAs till the end of the day, and then we're going to go ferrying any silage out of the... No, actually, this is the awkward one. We should feed these until the evening with what we've got in here, which is 210 tons, which is enough. I think, yeah, if we feed all 3, I think for this one time we will sleep until tomorrow morning, because that will give all of the silage chance to make a lot in all of them. And what we'll do then is we shall bring it across, and then we shall bring a lot into this one so that we can feed the 3 BGAs going forwards, literally all the way through the day and night, and that we will time lapse as well. So yeah, we're going to do this in stages because it is going to get messy. It really is. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do anything quite like this, but that doesn't mean to say that it's not been done. So we'll top this one up first, because it has been a couple of hours, 2.5 hours since we did this real time. I did say this was going to be a monster. The thing is, with a great effort comes great rewards. This is a year's work of all of that grass. It really is. So this is going to do a second one. Are we going to spit? No, because we are going to run out of silage on this first day. So we may as well, for once, this month, just grab all of the silage, stick this in, and then sleep, and it will do the 75 ton that it... Yeah, it'll empty the hopper basically. So we'll do this literally to all 3. have I switched all of these on? I think I have. Well, we'll check. We'll have a quick look, step out whilst we're unloading. Yeah, just checking that I was recording then. Yeah, that's when it goes quiet, when I'm talking and there's a literal no noise. It's because you go out of the game. Right, let's have a look on this one. Is it doing anything? It is running, yeah, and signage electric charge. Yeah, it is. It's obviously the material's missing, so it is active. Smashing. Grab the last 75 tons for the last one from the main silo again, and that really is pretty much for today all we can do. Imagine we can stick that in. Imagine it's 100 tons. See how much there is, because it is best if we can drain and top up. That is really what's going to get maximum, but today's awkward because obviously, yeah, we'd only got the 240 tons that we had got already. Let's see how much have we got in there, silage wise. Yeah, less than a full load. Yeah, that is true. So what we'll do is we'll fill that one and we will go to sleep just for this day, because then we should have an absolute shed load of silage in the morning. We really should. Right, yes, took ages for the water. Absolutely ages. Fact, actually that's not a bad idea. Let's quickly grab the Zund hammer and start filling, because once that is filled, you can only fill one thing at a time, but once that is filled, which it will be now, we can then fill this. Which is, yeah, don't know that we need that much. It's too close to the other one. Oh, that isn't though. Smashing, excellent. Right, smashing. I think that's pretty much all of it. There's 212 support. Just don't tell me, is that drawing silage from the other storage? No, we are nearly out. I must have miscalculated. That makes more sense. Right, now let me be careful. Yes, we've used an awful lot. At least we have got those 2 trailers from the shop as well. That is true. Yeah, there's some mushrooms which I did show last time. Yeah, if I can see the butterflies, they are absolutely beautiful. Now that I haven't seen it. Or oh, that is true. I'm not sure that Oxygen David didn't do that on Calmston. There were some lovely sounds on that, but I can't recall birds of prey, mushrooms, and I mean really nice mushrooms, not just low res ones. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I did say JMGaming's creativity was phenomenal, and I did mean it. And this is not a pro-mosm. It really is just one person admiring the handiwork of someone else. And I have been on a lot of maps, and that's all I'm going to say. There's nothing else to this at all. Right, so I think, yeah, we may as well. Yeah, that's all 3 field. There's nothing we can do now till tomorrow morning. We've done all field work. We have done all that we can for the grass wise. Next thing we will need to do is, yeah, let's sleep through. We'll sleep through till the morning. Just check to see. Sometimes you get other things come through. Although it's not really that late in the day thinking about it. Oh my life. Jaguar at half price. Amazing. Isn't that quite apt? That's the exact Jaguar that I actually bought the first time on the map. Oh, it's a shame we can't afford that. That would have been a cracking buy, it really would. Right, so our energy business tripled. The hourly tick up on this should be through the roof, because we've fed 3 BGAs, so it really should be phenomenal in the morning. Obviously it's only 75 tons though, so it will run out. It will be quite a large one to what I'm used to, but it will also, I'm used to feeding mine 3 times, so in a way this is going to be like having 1 BJ that I've stocked up all the way through the day. So right, let's sleep till 8 o'clock? No, it's getting dark. 9 o'clock. Oh, wow, let's have a look what silage we do get this morning, because there's and there's going to be the hay silage. Sorry, the hay. Yeah, grass to hay. That's going to be, this should be, if my calculations are right, and it says the cycles are right. It should be. Well, yeah, that is good. That is excellent. Right, let's have a look on productions. It's easier than running around to all of these. So let's start from the top. Grass to hay. We have no leads of hay. Huh? Hang on a minute. Grass to hay. 1,000 tons of grass. What do you mean the grass is missing? How can you have produced 424 tons of silage? That's not. My cycles are right. It's only 240 times 1,000 is 240,000. Huh? That's bizarre. So 453 tons of silage in. Oh, I wonder if it's reading the two together. Still not done any hay though, but how bizarre. I don't get that at all. Right, okay. This is confusing. It doesn't seem to have worked correctly. Yeah, because that's not... Right, okay, I think we will go to each one because of the fact that it's not accurate. It isn't. Right, okay. Yeah, it's far better if we just go to each one and actually sit on the end. So there's 424 tons of silage. That's not right. So it's actually... What? I don't suppose it... Actually, no, I suppose that is correct. That's actually brilliant. Now, I thought it would produce... Yes, I do get it. It's actually produced the hay and then converted it to silage, which that's a bit crafty. Because it shouldn't have done that. So you should have the hay by today. Then you could be able to do that. So I'm not complaining. That's 424. If it carries on at that rate, to be honest, we can literally rip just using these two. Right, so let's go to the other one. Oh, please don't tell me I haven't done all three of the productions onto selling the BGAs. That would explain why I did think that wasn't right. Yeah, it's a lot of money in one way, but right, let's have a look at these two. Right, that has got 135 tons, so that's done its. That's got 145 tons, so that's done its. That's 108, that's done its. That's got 113, that's done its. So smashing, they're all correct. Now that is our original mini BGA. Oh, you plonker. You didn't activate them. I thought you did. I'm sure I did one. Oh, I did one. So that's why it's only double, not triple. Right, let's go across to that one. We need to be selling and selling. So that one wasn't doing anything. That one is want to be storing. And this one I did do. Yeah, I did one, not the other. Total of the Digestate as well. We will visit all three because otherwise it is going to get confusing again. There is... of course, this is the one that I haven't done anything to, so that's got nothing. So that's the one I forgot. This one I did do though, and this one has got 23 tons of Digestate. The original one, which that should have quite a lot because we have been doing that for days, so that is good. Right. Okay, so we've got plenty of silage to bring across. This one has got 158 tons of silage. It should be pretty much empty. Yeah, it is. Smashing. We'll go to the other big one. I think, to be honest, we are quite... We could just use these absolutely amazing mod that I have totally missed. I saw it on Mr. CDP, but I didn't realise how absolutely potent it was. This is amazing. So we've got... Wow, we have 454 tons of So it does, yeah, the hay silage basically converts the grass to hay and straight into silage, which is a little bit naughty, but, well, it's not, it's out of my hands. Right, so we're now going to get the water. Oh, that's the point, Digestate. Wow, 111 tonnes. Gordon Bennett. Let's have a look at the other one. I didn't see that. I know you would have seen it, but I wasn't looking at that. Oh my life, that's 300 odd tonnes. Now we ought to be looking at that, because that is one way that we are going to make a lot of money. So this has got 102 tonnes, that's 358 tonnes. I have never, ever had that much digestate, ever. Right now, that's a point. We now need to place the slurry yard. I'm going to save the game because this did go horribly wrong last time. Yeah, we do need to try and level that, I think. So I'm going to literally save the game quickly, because I don't want this to go wrong, and I've got a horrible feeling it will. It's going to probably cost us an absolute shed load of money. Let's have a look. Slurry yard. Because you can't, until you place a slurry yard, you can't see how much it's going to cost. So production, selling point. That's this end. That's that. Methane pack. Right. Where are you? Yeah. 55 grand. You can see that's going to go mega bad. Should we put it back a little bit more? I think what we're going to do is we're going to level with the lower point of the field. So it's going to indent backwards. That makes any sense to anybody. We're going to go medium. So that's the low point there. And we're going to, yeah, it's going to make quite a nasty indent at the back. But I always find when you do this, it costs. That's just. Yeah, why are you pulling that back up? Yeah, I always find when you do this, it still actually does it, totally ignores the work that you've done and still charges you an absolute shed load of money and still makes it look bad. So to me, yeah, we now need to make that slight sloping down, and we need to soften. But we'll do that after we place this, because this is where it goes dodgy. Why do you always reset? Why do you always lose? No, I left it on there. Now that should be terribly flat. I mean terribly. It should be super duper flat. Now, does that look flat on that end to you? Because that, to me, looks an absolute terrible mess. Yeah. Would it do that? Maybe it would plateau. Let's try and soften. Need to go quite large, though. Yeah, need to... Oh, my life. Yeah, actually, I think we need to do the tapering. Let's try and do this, the raise. No, not the raise. Let's the slope. We need the help menu on for this because it is slope to point. So set slope target point. We should say about here. That's right button. We say there, and then we left button. Yeah, it can't do that because of the objects. Now let's just try and soften that little edge, because that is weird. Gordon Bennett cost a lot of money. We'll just soften that edge and then we'll go down. See how awful or good that is. So just soften that edge a little. That to me looks absolutely terrible. Just need to soften that. Oh my life, that is awful. Right, let's have a look. That to me looks terrible. There's a bit of a slope, but maybe a bit more softening. It's not awful when you consider how big that was. It was massive like that. I think the proof's in the pudding. We may need to chop that. Yeah, I think we will. Oh, I didn't need to do that at all. No. Sorry, I do apologise. I do hate tabbing. What on earth am I looking at? Right, let's just chop that tree. Yeah, we will do some work on this until bit by bit until I'm happy with it. But yeah, I want this tree here because that's going to stop us definitely doing anything. To the right. Right, we will finish that in a minute. We shall. Yeah, that actually doesn't look terrible. It's not brilliant. Right, so then we fill that slurry yard. Now we can look for the price. You can't look for fluctuations. It seems to take about an hour to settle down. Or I can't say that. I can't know exactly. I just know that when you look, I'll show you. When you look straight away, when you've just placed the slurry yard down, it shows you the price. But if you do fluctuations, oh, that's not typical. Yeah, it does. It just shows you the standard ones on the map. Later on, that will show you the slurry yard's actual prices. Now the current prices that the slurry yard is, it reaches as high as 1,003. But you know, I don't mean it funny, we have got an absolute lot, and also this is going to be over days. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a time lapse. I'm just going to work on the corner for a minute. Oh, of course I'm in the way. Of course I'm in the way. My life, that's done something weird there as well. Seriously, let's try and just quickly sort this out a little bit. Doing quite bad. Yeah, it's doing that corner. Tree, of course, tree. Yeah, we're going to need to... that was weird here. Let's do a raise lower. Not big, just where that chevron is. I hate floaty chevrons. That's not bad. That one. Yeah, that's definitely brilliant. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get there. It's still floating, I think. Yeah, it is. It's going to be quite bad, actually. Yeah. I think that's about as good as I'm going to get it, I think. Oh, my life. Yeah, I think it is. It's going to be bad because it's on right on the corner. When you soften, though, it undoes all the work you've just done. Yeah, straight. Oops, that's straight down. So I think I'm going to have a floaty chevron on that corner, and just it's going to be one of those things that annoys me forever. But hey ho, it is what it is. Yeah. The Omatana silos tend to do that anyway. It's as part of their normal thing. So, right, smashing. That's not awful. Well, it is, but it could be an awful lot worse. We may work on it in time. Right, now then, so I'm going to now go into a time lapse, because what we're going to do is sell the Digestate that we've got on hand, and I didn't realise we're going to have so much. We'll do that first, and then later on we're going to start. Yeah, that's a point. We need to feed the BGAs first. Yeah. But this is all going to be time lapse. I'm going to feed the BGAs, but before we do anything, time lapse, let's go down to the... Yeah, we do need to go down to feed the animals. I've always said animals come first. Let's visit you. Right, okay. Let's feed these. How are these doing? Going to need to do the slurry as well at some point. Wow, 36 tons. Amazing food. Yeah, we need to do that. Milk, 19 tons. get this. Will one be enough? Ooh. Yeah, let's reverse heavily. That's better. Ish. Ish. Right, yeah, let's feed these. The feed's... That's the point. How much is... I think Summer's food was fine yesterday. Now I'm going to look at the water before we actually touch that water thing to see if I'm right, because it seems... Let's go over here and see what Summer's water is before we touch that. Water's... Oh, it's not going down. That's why. 5,217 out of 5,250. It's gone down 23 litres or something ridiculous. Now, that's a point. See Summer's health if it's gone up, because that would prove whether the animal thing is working. Yeah, fitness is still at 100%. So it is working. The fitness is... Oh, is that how the only way you can tell? I'm not sure how you actually work out a horse in addition. They require they need to be ridden daily to increase their value. So let's look at the value. Today Summer's worth 911. If we look tomorrow and Summer's not is at 911, we know for a fact that the animal mod thing is just not working. So we need... Right, let's do the TMR first. Martel is threatening to switch off. Right. Okay, so let's feed the cows. That's the most important thing. Summer's happy. The cows aren't. They've got quite a lot of milk, which we do need to bring across ports. Yes, today is... We'll do the... Yeah, we've got some heavy work to do over this. It's not all going to be tonight, because it's been an absolutely the longest session I think I've ever done in Farming Simulator. So... Yeah, we'll do another one, I think. Yeah, we will. We'll have some left for the morning then. Well, what a day. Horrible weather. So I must try and remember that. Oh, 911. Yeah, 911. Okay. So if it's not worth any more than that in the morning, we know that the daily riding thing isn't working. I didn't see any costs though, that is a point. Surely if we looked in the money thing, it would, but it would just be classed as... What would it be classed as? Vehicle running costs or what? Property I would probably think property maintenance. Yeah, that's true. I really don't know what it would come under. New livestock, no. Sold animals, no. Right. Right, let's fill this. Well, empty what we can, and then we're going to go back. We'll have done the animals, and then I'm happy to crack on. Wow, I feel sorry for those people walking in this weather. Must have got caught. And the weather was nice. Right, okay, let's back to the yard then. So Digestate, we need to put the water that we filled straight away. Let's grab you. Right, I am going into a time lapse. We're going to stick this into, yeah, top these all up with what we've got. And then we're going to do the Digestate, because it is a cracking price and it would be silly to avoid that. So I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and girls on the other side. Right, we're on our last sort of set. Yes, you. What's that old saying? Be sure your sins will find you out. Yes, I did set the store delivery mod because we know it's. Well, obviously, I'd got my back against the wall, and we also know the pathfinding doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't like finding the shop. So, yeah, I thought, wow, look at that. That's including buying the Jaguar. That is phenomenal. Is that not appropriate that it's a class? Is that not? And that was absolutely amazing. 75% as well in very good. I could afford the engine, but to be honest, yeah, I've not needed it this year anyway, am I? Because we've literally already planted our crops. I'd love to do the poplar stroke. Yeah, I would. So one of the fields next year, so it will be a long way off, but right, last little bit, I think it's 30 something tons left in this one. I am going to leave this session here. We're going to carry on with doing this through the winter next session because it has been an absolute, yeah, it has been a humongous great session. So I just wanted to set the ball roll. It's yeah, that's why I want to time lapse this as well, because it is going to be quite monstrous. It really is. Yeah, that's 34 tons, so we should literally, let's just check that we've got all of our, yeah, all of the productions have got enough in to last, especially these farm supplies ones. These are the ones that are really important. So these have got, yeah, let's have a look. What have you got in? Oh my life, you've run out of grass. How on earth did you do that? That one's got 184 tons. I don't get that one. Why on earth? Still got 241 tons. Right, okay, so we need to get that next session, we need to get that in that one. Second one's still fine. That's going to almost last till tomorrow. But it's also, this makes absolutely no sense. These are insane. I mean, it's brilliant, but that's got 138 tons, as you'd imagine. At this rate, all the silage is going to be converted. We just needed 2 of those beasts. And as for, yeah, that's put water. How much water have these got in still? Water, 171 tons. Wow, they're really good on the water. And 158 tons. They did use a lot though. I did put over about 300 tons in, so they're about half. So they've survived one more day. We will do that next session. We'll just literally get this last. I did think, I wasn't quite, now why am I stuck on? Okay. Become a little bit, yeah, you have to be careful. This is a bit tight, this is really. Ooh. Seriously? I just really pulled really wide. Okay. Now you're having a laugh. Do you know something? Do you know something? I'm not. Yes, we're going to do this another way. I had to cut one of the trees down. In fact, 2 of the trees. The white one that was over there was getting in the way, and the brown one that was there, where I'm just turning now, that was also in the way. So, yeah, I had no choice. Well, I did. That one there is also in the way, but I'm trying to leave it. I don't really want to do anything at all. I did say we would be rich. That was what I was trying to spit out, and I am not. Yeah, I was. That's the point. Did I stick some in the zone hammer? I think it's got 7 tons in. Yeah, we will literally get through until this is. I did say we would be rich though. Just, you know, just as a reminder, I did say if we literally managed to do this to get through winter, we would seriously earn some money, and I wasn't kidding. This is 500 odd grand we've earned. We spent nearly 200 grand on that super duper forage wagon, so wow. So yeah, 600 odd grand, and we're not finished. I think this is probably going to be the single most enormous payout I've ever had, but then I've never ever had over 4 million tons of grass that's going to be converted to silage. I've never ever had that. Period. That's like Mr. CDP on Eureka Farm's job. Yeah, it was. So So this is going to be super duper, but we shall invest it in equipment. We shall we might even be able to do new equipment. That would be very nice. Yes, with big plows and all sorts of things. I think we will bring in, and that is a wrap. 407,708. We've spent an absolute, that's a point as well. We're going to be selling. Next session we shall speed the day through, keep these tops up through the day and the night. Yeah, I'm going to do exactly what I said. But I think these super duper things here are an absolute gold mine. Really are super amazing. Truly are. Yeah, like these are a gold mine. The day I found these from Disturbed Simulations was an absolute epic. They are so great. We've got 3 of them. We will sell 2, obviously. We shall, but yeah. I mean, to be truthful, going forwards, you could do away. No, and I'm not going to, because the energy is obviously, the hourly payout from the energy is still super as well. Yeah, this here, the way this produces Digestate is absolutely amazing. It really is. Right, anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it for now, because it has been the longest session of recorded history. Of course, it won't be a long session that you see, but you know how much work I have put in ferrying 109 tons. Oh, that's the one thing I'm going to do. I did say I would show. Now, I know I was thinking this through afterwards. Honesty. People, I mean, I am being honest. I did put store deliveries, and we've done that before. We have, and obviously, yeah, there was. I did say off camera that's the type of thing I will do. But that is the limit of my cheating, you could say. I'm just going to show you, and I know I am going to say this myself. I'm clever enough to know that I could sell the lorry back, and I could buy new, but that would reflect, you are not Wallis, you know full well this is going to have an hourly rate on it to see how much it is. I'm going to just show you that this has never ever been extended. Yeah, let's look, how many hours? Let's have a look. Just to show you, this has never been at the super 250 ton job. I'm smiling inwardly just in case this is just a theory. I've never actually. Right, so repair, and so it's 4 months old. So yeah, it's not. I've not just literally bought it now. Customize. Now, if I had bought the Super Duper, and we know we bought the extension, which is going to cost me nothing. Now, had I bought the Unreal Capacity, it would not say a price because I would have bought it. So you can see no cheating here. It is literally has stayed at 108 tons all of the time. So there's no cheating. Yeah, I could have done that, but no. And I've not, as you say, it's 4 months old. I suppose, no, that is still not proof. I'm clever enough to work out the fact that I could have bought another one and then, or leased another one off camera, and yeah, it is possible, but that's not my style. It really isn't. And I could say that, but yeah, honesty to me is important. Integrity is a commodity that you cannot. In this day and age, I know a lot of people do not rate integrity. Me personally, it is the lifeblood of every human being. Without integrity, I know we don't live in an age where people value integrity, honesty and integrity, but it is lying and cheating is what's got the world into the mess that it's in now. And the more people that lie and cheat, the worse it gets, which is why the world is an absolute mess right at the minute. Doesn't mean to say, doesn't give me an excuse to do that same thing. I wish to be honest, and I wish to keep my integrity. I do. It's important. Anyway, enough waffling, enough preaching. Yeah, absolutely. I am going to say, I do hope you're going to continue and see where we go with this, because this is phenomenal. I think this is going to blow everyone's socks off, including my own, because I think this is going to go stupendously big. I'm just hoping we have enough to actually, yeah, that we do manage to do all of the 4 million and odds. Let's just have a look. What have we got left in storage? And we shouldn't have much in the... We should only have the one... Well, I think it's less than 1 million now in... Yeah, Sullery needs moving. Yeah, 877. So that, yeah, that's down the other one. And the 2 fermenting silos, they're the ones that hold the most. They should have only gone down 120 odd tons. So fermenting silo, 719, yeah, that is right. And 803, so we've still got 1.5, 2.3 million. So actually, yeah, we're approaching halfway through, and we're only 1 month in. So to me, my sums say we're going to do it, but we are going to have to shift some today, because one of those is out, and I don't know how on earth it could possibly do that much. I suppose no, 482. No, I did that. I put 400, 500 and something. So, I might have done 400 and something in the other, which is why it's out. Right, okay. So, wow. Wow, that's blown my socks off. It has. They are a tremendous bit of kit. Absolutely amazing. Right, anyway, yeah, I shall hush up my incredulity. That is phenomenal, I'm going to say. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you're going to continue with me. Any comments, please? Yeah, equipment that we are going to buy to make our life easier this year. Super duper ones, I think. Obviously, these are amazing. That's combined 18 meters. It is, which is super. And I think that is true. Do we really need any more than 18 meters? Getting 3 of them going ever? I suppose, yeah, if we get the something like the Kinsey or something, the 18 meter. Wow. No. If I was going to, what I would like to do is go the Giants plows. I did mention that. I think a couple of those, a bit like Western Wilds, would be good. Really would. And yeah, we've got a fantastic forage wagon, the one that dropped. Yeah, absolutely amazing. The 50 tonner, that's stupendous. So yeah, we can do that with straw and put that straight into the Hessians to save us doing any kind of conversion. Also, now we've got those, I don't know that there's any need. I am going to do it. I have got that fantastic mod that Kevin literally told us about, and I am going to use it. I am not determined. It's not going to sit there wasted. Yeah, we're going to use that definitely. Even if the rest of the Let's Play we do use those super duper conversion tools. But anyway, on that I am going to say goodbye for now.